There should be no computers open. I'm wonderful. How are you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, towards the backboard. Towards the backboard, please. It says, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to draw inferences. You should be this one. Things and conclusions about the movie To Kill a Mockingbird in order to create a children's book. We've been talking about this children's book since the other day, and I wanted to make sure that I tell you exactly what it is that I'm looking for you to do. So this morning, for our do now, we're going to conclude the movie. So I backed it up just a little bit so that you're able to see a little bit of the movie going into the end. I need everybody's focus and attention.
Go on, boy.
Everybody's focused toward front, please. Thank you. All right, I know. If you already have one, that's great. If you don't, just leave it there. Working hard, okay? Listen up. I need your focus back towards this sheet of paper right here. Everybody has this sheet. If there's anybody that does not have the sheet, let me know. How do you like that? Ladies and gentlemen, you have to create a 20 to 25 page children's book of To Kill a Mockingbird using large, easy to read fonts and short elementary words to tell all about the story's important events, the characters in the book, and I want you to tell the story in order as well as any themes that you saw running through this book. Black versus white, good versus evil, in the end, whatever it is. I want you to include pictures that tell your story and be sure to create a cover that has your name and the cover art. So, the first logical question about that cover page is going to be, is that included in your 20 to 25? No, that is not. All right? The actual meat of the story is your 20 to 25. If everybody will flip this over, please, you'll see your rubric. I'm going to go right back to the rubric. Can you put that on side? Thank you. To the rubric. I'm only interested in doing 4. All right? Because the 20 points from this rubric is going to get you a perfect score. So we're all at perfect score. Can you turn over and read what it says for the required elements for score 4, nice and loud?
Include all of the required elements
as stated in the directions. So I just went over the directions. I want to make sure you have all of this included in that work. Graphic pictures to get a 4. Vincent, read it nice and loud for me, please.
All pictures drawing or graphic
Appropriate.
and add to the enjoyment of the project.
All right. So I want all of your pictures, all of your drawings, any of your graphics that you're going to do to add to the enjoyment of your children's book. All right, that's going to be really, really important. Creativity. Come on, Scott. Tell me what I got to do to get a 4. Exceptional. All right, so I need you to be exceptionally clever. What does that mean? I need you to be really, really different and bright, right? Thinking outside the box about your project, okay? All right, and I want that design to look really, really unique, okay? All right, we're looking at the next one, which is neatness and appeal. Neatness and appeal. Come on for me, you wanted to read again? So come on, Melanie, read again for me.
Exceptionally neat and attractive, typed of very neatly handwritten, appropriate use of color, particularly neat and design layer.
All right, so I want you to be neat and attractive. That's why I need you to get focused on what we got to do. We'll get the pencil straight now. All right, it needs to be neat and attractive. All right, It can be typed or neatly handwritten. Some of the people in this class like to do things drawing it with their hands. That's fine. If you want to do it that way, that's beautiful, and I can set that up for you. If you notice, you see computers in front of you, because I'm hoping that the majority of you will take to doing this by computer. All right? So you can actually go online onto Google. You can find images. You can drop them into your storybook, and you can tell your story along the way. All right? Grammar, spelling, and mechanics. Shantasia, read it for me nice and loud, please.
No problems with grammar, spelling, or mechanics, and this author is good. Just put it in the
All right, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about that really quickly. Little to no problems with grammar. We've been going over grammar, for the lack of a better word, almost daily with regard to the daily edits that we've been doing. So I'm looking for you to utilize some of those skills that we've already learned. All right? Also, spelling. All right, making sure words are spelled correctly. You have the option of using your computer in order to do that, and also to get someone to proofread your work. All right, that means I want somebody to look it over, read it for you, make sure that it sounds right. If you are doing it by hand, my preference is that you do it in pencil so that you can make sure you can make any corrections should something not be correct. If you're doing it by computer, makes it make sense, you can go back in and you can kind of fix it up anyways. Are there any questions about what I'm asking you to do? No questions? If I can see a thumbs up, please. If you know exactly what I'm asking you to do. Thumbs up nice and high if you have it. You have no need? Okay. Good. Thank you. Hands down. So it looks like everybody understands completely what it is that I'm asking you to do. So let me show you an example, because I thought it was important to find some children's books so that it made it make sense. So you see this cover, for everybody's eyes is toward the front. Get off your head, please. Hound and Bear. All right, so again, this is not a part of your 20 to 25, so you already know that this right here would be 21 or 26, okay? So when you get into your book, I'm just going straight into the story. All right? If you notice, you see words, you see a picture. Okay? Words in a picture. Words in a picture. However you decide to put it together, but you have to tell this story of To Kill a Mockingbird using easy to read font, using elementary words, and telling this story in chronological order. All right? Are there any questions about this now that you see an example of what this looks like? Any questions of what I'm asking you to do? Yes or no? You can speak.
No.
No questions. You have a computer in front of you. I'm going to ask that you go ahead and open up your computer. You can use Google Drive, your Google Drive, because many of us have our Google emails. I'm going to ask also that you send or share, I should say, your document with me. My email address is in the back on the wall, and we're going to go to work. So I want you to go ahead and spend time getting that up, and let's go to work. Yes, very quickly. If you don't remember your Google, okay, then the other way would be, yeah, you can use Word. So, great question that LH just asked. Ms. Rand, if I can't remember my Google, is it a way that I can use it? Of course, you can use Word, and then I can come around and give you my thumb drive, or I can have you email that to me once it's done. Okay? So another great question that came up in Google Docs. All right, so you're going to go into Google Drive, and when you go into Google Drive, I would prefer you to use Google Slides. When you use the slides, it'll just slide, and that way it'll be just a little bit. Okay? All right. Are there any other questions? Okay, so go ahead and get to work. Yeah, of course you can get help whenever you need it. All right, make sure you take a look at your rubric. Make sure that you stay in line with what I'm asking of you to do. All right? Go ahead and get to work. Y'all stay focused on the thing. Is there anybody in need of documents or books or anything like that? Because I do have some on the shelf.
How you doing? So slow.
It's fine, but you need to tell the story. Okay. So you're gonna search for the picture. Why are you asking me?
No, don't station it like this. You can station it like this and then it could be in the middle.
You don't want to.
That's better. It's like this. So if you do it here, you will cut my page and watch it previously. Where you can just save it in the
So you just pick whichever one you want to do. You can change colors when you do it. Okay, so that's the one you want. That had different colors. You want to change your color. And that's taking you into it. So you're going to do whatever you want to do in order to insert a picture. Insert search for a picture. Paste it into your document. You're ready to go. Use that. Oh, Chuck, you see it says use slide. Okay, so you can use new slides. New slides instead of that.
So every slide is a different page, or every slide is gonna go front back. So
Well, I'll be able to, when we print it, so right now work to get 20 pages, and we'll work that out.
That's how her name is? That's how you spell his name?
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me see the front of your cover. What did you come up with? Wow, that's really nice. Okay, and then let me see slide 2. All right, so you're going now to tell the story. I'm really liking the graphics that you're using too. I think that's really cool. You like using the computer a little bit better? Why do you like using the computer better, you think?
I think because, I don't know, I just love computers.
Okay, so you love the computer, so you can see how that's going to be. All right, good. Stay focused. I want to come around and see what some people have. All right, you're helping Byron, showing him some images. Good. I got some people in the back doing some creative things. Did you see those markers on the back of my I had colored pencils on my desk. They're on my desk. So let me see what you got going on here, Missy. Let me see yours. Oh, wow. So you looked at something on the computer.
yeah, just looking at pictures.
I like it a lot.
Thanks.
Wow. So what? Let me see what it says on the inside. I know you're still working. Still working?
No, yeah,
All right, but we're doing it in pencil first, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the cover is fine. Like, the cover is gorge. Okay? But, okay.
It's not messed up though, but
I
I don't want
got
you to
you.
read it
You
yet.
don't want me to read it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a surprise for me. That's what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Curtains. They look sweet. I don't gotta do that. Hey, that shit looks sweet.
That's the best one.
That's the best one. That's the one I got. All around. Everything you see that you got. Hey, that jump.